One day I was watching GQ videos on YouTube of celebrities and athletes explaining their tattoos. This gave me the idea to create a series involving my friends and their tattoos. What do I love most? Tattoos and wine. Hey guys, what's up? It's Pedro. Welcome to another episode of Tattoos and Wine with Pedro. Episode number 9, numero 9. We're here in beautiful Ali Ali. It's the restaurant next door to Havenmar, where I interviewed Jay for episode 8. Sorry, a little nervous. The wine we're drinking today is called Wild Goat. It's a red Merlot. Yeah, I got grills. I wanted it for this podcast. I've always wanted grills since I was a little kid. I never saw the point in it, but then I'm like, wait, I finally have a little podcast now I could buy some. Today's guest is a good buddy of mine named Darius. I actually met Darius at Havenmar when I was interviewing Jay. He's a very good buddy of mine, got a lot of tattoos. Neck tattoos, cool one too. He works, if you guys ever want to visit him. He also dives into a couple of independent entrepreneur things. If we have time, we'll get to the bottom of that. But this show is about tattoos. So, welcome, Darius.
What's going on, man? All right, that's some wine to start it off with.
You like wine?
Yeah, man, definitely. Definitely drink wine. Red's definitely a go-to, so let's spot with that one.
Would you prefer to do wine or like cocktails when you're out with your friends?
You know, usually I'll drink a good cocktail. I'll drink wine on the occasion, depending if I'm going somewhere nice. But as of lately, like I'd say a couple of months, I've been drinking wine a lot more heavier. I would say so. I've been cutting back on the mixed drinks because all the sugars and whatnot, you know. Eventually it takes a toll on your body. So wine does too, but you know, hey, just drink wine.
Wow, it is.
Cheers to that.
Talk a little lot of it.
Pretty good. Not bad.
So yeah, talk to me about the tattoos. What made you want to get tattoos in the first place?
I would say anybody that's artsy, definitely tattoos is definitely something that's intriguing. It's something that you carry around for life if you choose. But yeah, I was always artistic as a kid. You know, I always drew a lot. My parents used to buy me sketchbooks, so I got into drawing a lot of different things and ideas. And eventually I got to the point where I was drawing tattoo ideas for people.
You know how to draw, you would say?
Yeah. I know Jay's pretty good. I've been at it for a while now, but I definitely drew a lot more as a kid. And eventually, you know, I drew so many people's tattoos for them that I had an artist. I was always curious, you know, I always wanted to get tattoos myself, and my mom was always, you know, our parents can be.
Hey, get down to it. What was your first tattoo?
The first one I got when I was 18. This one? Yeah, the A. I actually drew this out originally for another friend of mine. It's funny, but he was bullshitting on getting the tattoo done, so
You took it.
I decided, you know, the opportunity came for me to get my first tattoo, and it was a fresh idea I had. So, you know, definitely can tell, you know, obviously on the work that it was my first.
How old were you?
18.
No, that's the base for the baseball team, right? I think?
Yeah, Atlanta. So
Right.
Atlanta, you know, that's definitely where I'm from. You know, got to represent the hometown. You know, so I decided to go with that. You know, music. You know,
What are these little music notes around?
Just I guess, you know, being around people that were more so into music, and I feel like music's definitely a big outlet when it comes to a lot of different emotions. You know, no matter what somebody's going through, I feel like music definitely speaks numbers. So, kind of why I got it. Music is soothing to me. It's definitely an outlet in a lot of aspects.
Cool. Do you remember the next tattoo after that or not really?
The next
Second
one,
tattoo.
I got it actually on my chest. I
Alright.
got my chest done, and it hurts.
What is it?
It says "strength from within." So me always being a frail guy, a little slim guy. I definitely grew up religious, so just me believing in God, and I always felt like my strength came from within. It wasn't what it was on the outside. You know what I mean?
What is your favorite tattoo? If you could pick one.
My favorite tattoo, I would probably have to say probably this one.
Really?
It's about when my aunt passed away back in
The
22.
red one?
Yeah, the heart.
Oh, it's a heart.
It's a heart. It has my aunt's name, year she was born, or her date that she was born, and the date that she passed.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
So my whole family, like after she passed, everybody agreed to.
Yeah, all got that same.
Not everybody got it, but
of
most of us do. So we all agreed to get that tattoo in remembrance of her. So I would say it's definitely one of my most beautiful ones, for sure.
What would you say is your most
Painful. Maybe at the time when I was 18, when I got my chest done, that shit hurt. But I was also younger, so my painful tolerance probably wasn't as it is now. But I definitely would say the front of the neck. As of now,
I remember you telling me.
front, yeah, for sure. Right on the jugular right here, man. Like those thin lines and that needle yeah.
Now that we're on the next tattoo, what is it? Then it's not, I was about to say Adam and Eve. It's not Adam.
So it's the creation of man. So it's Adam. Yeah, it's God and Adam. Creation of man. Originally the first neck tattoo was the back of my neck, which is the guardian angel. So I went to guardian angel, always eyes in the back of my head. Somebody that watches over me. Like I said, I grew up religious, so always have my angels with me. And that led to my second neck tattoo, which was Saint Michael.
Angel.
Yeah, it's another angel, Saint Michael, who led the battle of angels and demons. And so when I was coming up with ideas for the front of my neck, I just felt like this piece fit. The creation of man.
Funny, when I was shopping for the wine this morning, it was cool, but I didn't fuck with it. It said Cetaro del Diablo, something about the devil. The top was like the little devil. It looked cool, I'm like, I'm not buying that.
Cool, he was like, I'm gonna stay away from that one.
Really one day I'll buy it, but I wasn't.
Okay. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't be drinking that.
So I wanted to dive into this question later, but now I want to. Why the neck? Do you care about it? If people judge you? I ask this question to everybody who got neck tattoos.
Like I said, growing up religious, my parents, I wouldn't say they were
They were against tattoos.
For it. Yeah, they weren't exactly for it, and so it took some time before I made the ultimate decision, but I always knew that I was gonna get it done eventually. It was gonna get done regardless. I try to pace things out because everybody's like, you wanna be presentable when it comes to getting a job, this and that. But coming in today's age, 2024, so many people even in the industry who are successful CEOs have plenty of tattoos. So it's not about judging off of what you got on your skin. You know what I mean?
Now,
it's
what
your character.
about the social aspect of it? Like you try to meet new friends, whatever, and they're not feeling it because of that neck.
Nah. Definitely nobody has altered their ways towards me. Everybody knows who I am and how I am. A tattoo isn't gonna change or determine that. So most of my friends have tattoos, or they're trying to catch up. Nah,
But what about like new friends that you want to make or whatever? You meet somebody for the first time, it's whatever. That's their problem.
yeah, it's whatever, man. You know, whatever gravitates my way is what's meant for me. What's not is not. So you know, it's not like I'm out here looking for new friends, but you know, I'm always open to meeting new people. You know, networking. You never know who you can come across. Who may know who, but you know, to each their own. I don't feel like I'm a judgmental character, no matter what someone looks like. So I would hope that somebody could view the same way. You know, food for thought.
Tell me about your sleeve right here on this. All
This
those
arm?
girls.
All right, so this arm, I gotta give a shout out to my boy Chico. Tattoos by Chico on IG. He actually did this whole arm here in New York. He's based in Yonkers. But it originally started up as him redoing this piece. I got this piece done in Atlanta, but it was really faded. But he ended up redoing this piece, and I ended up finishing the whole arm through him. But it's got its different meanings, you know. Everybody has to hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. So I just started to incorporate all that in one good woman. You know, she has her lips stitched, headphones on, eyes closed. You know what I mean?
All you did all in one, usually three. Right?
Exactly. So, you know, be a little different. And I just love how the piece was. It's not nobody specific, but, you know.
Headphone user? Okay, I'm
Yeah.
seeing a little bit.
See the headphones, got the little lip stitch. It's hard to see, you know, but it's there.
Yeah, what's this watch? Clock.
The clock was, I would say it was more filler work.
Yeah,
So after that, I had got this done, no hay mañana, in
Yes.
Spanish, meaning there is no tomorrow.
Hmm.
You know, tomorrow's a given. So after I got that done, I just had all this free space. So just came up with the concept with my artist Chico, and we decided to go with the clock. You know, time is I feel like it's meaningful. You know, and it's just filler work here. And then I ended up going up here to represent my Mexican side.
Mexican?
Yeah, so this is, you know, they do La Dia de la Muertos, Day of the Dead, and in Mexico. They paint their faces and they celebrate. They feel like it's the one day that they can, you know, speak to the dead and they can speak to their
Chico
ancestors.
did.
Yeah, Chico did this as well.
And
So she's got her
the
sombrero.
rose was a filler too, I'm assuming?
Yeah, the rose was a filler too, you know, filling the space. But
And that's a crown?
sombrero,
Oh,
you know,
it's
the
like crown.
traditional Mexican hats. Yeah. So, yeah, man.
You have any funny stories about any tattoos?
I would say this raw.
Hey, look,
is-
interesting. What's the story behind that?
it was mad random. You know, obviously everyone's always like, "Oh, tattooed the raw." Someone,
The WWE. Oh, no, you don't know what I'm talking about.
I
You know what I'm
do
talking
know
about?
about Monday Night
Yeah.
Raw, SmackDown versus Raw. I used to watch wrestling when I was younger.
What's the story behind that?
But nah, it was my little brother. He was wanted to get a tattoo for his birthday, and his birthday was on a Friday. It's on the 13th of October.
Friday the
So
13th?
yeah, usually Friday the 13th, most tattoo shops have flash tattoo sales. So I ended up getting out of work, and he was in the city. So as soon as I got out of work, I decided to meet him. I had a bunch of Halloween tattoos because it was around Halloween time. Funny things, and I saw the little raw thing, and I was just like, oh, you know, I'll get the raw because I feel like I'm a raw person. You know, I'm very blunt, open, honest. And then he decided, you know, the artist decided he asked me if I wanted to add color. I was like, why not? Everybody thinks it's the raw papers. You know,
Your brother got the same thing?
no, he got something
Oh.
else. He got something else. My mom actually came too. She got a tattoo, so it was the three of us. Yeah.
Where'd you get it?
I think down on, I want to say like 14th Street, somewhere around there. Yeah.
Do you have any tattoos you regret? I'm like, damn, why the fuck did I get this? I wasn't thinking I could have gotten something better.
Nah, I wouldn't say anything I regret. Definitely not. I think all of my pieces took, or most of them, took consideration and time before I got them done. Besides like the little flash tattoo sales where it's kind of like on spot, but I don't think I regret anything. You know, I love all my tattoos. Some quality definitely can be better. Uh, would I regret paying, the cheap prices? Yeah, maybe. Good tattoos aren't cheap, and cheap tattoos aren't good. That's what they say. Yeah.
You have any leg tattoos?
Not yet,
Not yet.
but planning within the next 2 months.
Really? What are you thinking?
I eventually am gonna fill them both up, but I think I'm probably just gonna go with one whole sleeve.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah. You know what you want? You still thinking?
I got some ideas. I got a few ideas I have locked in the vault.
I think Chico would do a good job, no? Saying that.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely trust my guy. There's a couple other artists I've been to up here in New York. Crispy, she's tough. She actually did the back of my neck.
She's in New York City.
She's in Yonkers too.
Everybody's in Yonkers.
Hey, yeah, I'm on the north side, unfortunately. Got me where it's safe at, but yeah.
Cool. So I did mention that I met you through Havimar. You do other stuff on the side. If you want to share, what is it that you do?
So it's funny, being as this tattoo thing. When I was younger and when I started getting my tattoos, I had started apprenticing under a guy. Actually, when I got my first tattoo, and I started learning.
You want to be a tattoo artist?
Yeah, I started learning how to do tattoos. I did my first tattoo on my first ex from high school on her leg, and it came out good. And then life happened, and moved, and I had to get quick work.
What did you tattoo on?
A rose. It was a simple rose stem banner.
You had gloves?
Yeah, definitely. I had the whole setup, man. I was definitely being trained by the right guy. But there's a few things, man. Like, I was even cutting hair at one point. Cut a lot of people on my block, a lot of friends' hair, a lot of people.
You cut haircut?
Yeah. Know how to cut hair. Like, I was apprenticing in the barbershop too, which is funny. So when they say jack of all trades, man, like I get my hands dirty. Like,
you could do it right now, even if it's been a while.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The haircut?
For sure, hell yeah. Like, if
but
you
tattoo, not real.
Tattoos, I would say, yeah, like the concept, yeah, I could probably set up a machine and do a little quick thing, but would I do it right now? Nah, I would definitely practice because that's for life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You could do the haircut like right now or something.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Flex you up, man. Get you a little fade, a little lineup. Telling you, barbers better watch out. But yeah, a few things, man. Like, I rent out a couple cars in Texas. I have a business license for Airbnb, but it's a multi-member LLC with a couple of the family, my cousins actually. And you know how family ties can be. So things get complicated, and this is probably something I'm probably gonna end up getting out of.
Yeah, sorry. The house is in Atlanta, the Airbnb?
Nah, Texas.
Oh,
Texas,
you told me.
Yeah, but I was actually looking in Atlanta. It's actually really ideal, and the cost is low.
That's cool. What? You want your hand? You have no hands, man. I got hands.
Yeah, nah. It's coming soon. I hit the neck up first. I was originally supposed to do my hands before I did my neck, but yeah, I'm decided to jump the gun and hit the neck up. But these hands are coming soon, man. Like, I took a little bit of time before I did my neck because it is the first thing that people see. So I want it to be by a good artist for one, and something that is not just blatantly, can make someone feel some type of way. Although, some people have their beliefs about religion and religious things. But, end of the day, it is what it is. I'm not putting up crazy.
Real quick, what's the? I've been looking at that this whole time. The red prim.
Pain.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, my bad.
PAIN. So Crispy did that. Like, so all these tattoos I got done in Atlanta, but this one. So I started doing like little pieces for filler work. I got this one done. This one here.
Oh, I didn't see.
You know, Crispy, the same artist who put the pain there, did this one.
Is it just a random cartoon character?
This, you know how you say you got the peace sign? This is basically my version of a peace.
Oh,
so like I said, I always found peace in music. Like it's an outlet. It's what calms me, soothes me. If I'm angry, no matter what I'm feeling, it's music. So I saw this character. I vamped it a little bit, and yeah, it's basically like how you got the peace sign. This is my version.
What's the rocket ship?
Yeah.
Or
yeah, so it's a fighter plane. Just because my dad was in the military, so it's something to symbolize that aspect of things. Definitely love my dad and appreciate him for what he's done. He put 20 years into this service, for this country. So definitely got to give him his credits.
You told me you're Mexican. I see a Puerto Rican flag.
Yeah, Puerto Rican.
Mexican and Puerto Rican.
Mexican, Puerto Rican flag. Yeah, and it's not like how everybody go on Ancestry.com and I got this in my blood, that in my blood. No, my grandmother's born, raised in Mexico, and my grandfather was straight born and raised in Puerto Rico, and that's how my grandfather met my grandmother, which is how my mom is Mexican, Puerto Rican. So her parents are straight from the source, which is my grandparents, and then my dad was black. So, I grew up with those grandparents on all three sides and learned all three different cultures. And my mom definitely made sure she instilled our heritage and our background. So, for sure. Gotta represent one.
Quick question. You got the neck, to get a neck tattoo, the point is to people can see it. But you got your whole beard. What are you gonna do about that?
People have asked me if I would cut it off.
It's the point of the neck tattoo.
Nah, you see it. You can still see it.
I mean, I got a little proposition.
And I'm tall. So you know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, half the people are looking up at me.
Hold on, wait. I got a little proposition for you.
What's the proposition?
I brought you a little razor. What I'm saying?
Nah, bro. I cannot shave my beard. I'm not gonna lie, I can't do that. It took me. I've had my beard for years now, and I feel like my pride possession. My beard. It doesn't make me, but.
Well, okay. What were you saying that? You're tall and your neck was so short.
Yeah, I'm tall, so you know what I'm saying?
Right there, it works too.
Oh, man.
You got that.
I give you the fresh line.
I'm hoping you'll be scared. I mean, I'm not really gonna. Oh, what's one for try, bro?
Nah, that would be mad funny, right? If there probably would have been a wad of cash right here on the table.
Oh, you would have done it?
Nah.
I mean, no, you trimmed it. Not long. I've seen it. I saw it longer like 2 weeks ago.
I trim it.
I saw it. I see the difference a little.
I trim it. Since I've grown my beard, I haven't trimmed it down.
I was gonna say you go to a barbershop, but no, because you know how to.
Every now and then, yeah. Every now and then, I definitely go to a barbershop, but if you know how to do a craft, why not save money? Keep a little money in your pocket.
For that, you did it yourself?
Yeah. I trim my beard every now and then. But if
Scissor or a razor?
I use clippers. Like I use professional grade like barber clippers.
Can't you use the scissors? I'll be doing that too.
Yeah, definitely. I can use scissors, but usually I just pick it all the way out, and I just go with the little trimmers.
You put the guard, cause that will shave the whole thing.
Sometimes nah, because I'm pretty good with it. When it's picked out, I can just gauge it. Like I've been doing it for, like I said, for years, so it's easy to gauge. To know how to not take too much out the top. So yeah, man, definitely I think eventually, maybe, I'm a little older now, but maybe as the older I get, maybe I'll trim it down once, have the the 5 o'clock shadow look, just clean cut though. But we'll see. We'll see. Time will tell. I know a lot of people be disappointed if I come up here.
I think we're pretty much done with all of Darius's tattoos. A lot of interesting ones. Hope you guys enjoyed. I do want to do a quick little segment that I've been seeing in podcasts I watch. Shout out to All the Smoke with Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson. That's a pretty cool podcast I'll be watching sometimes.
Definitely.
Like a little quick segment around whatever I'll do with Darius. So, real quick, who's your basketball team in the NBA?
Team, I'm a LeBron fan, so I won't lie. Yeah, I follow LeBron.
Lakers, man.
Yeah.
Well, have you ever been to? You're from Atlanta. Have you ever on your tier 2? Have you been to Atlanta Hawks or Knicks game or Brooklyn?
No, I have
None
not.
of the 3.
Yeah, nah, definitely not. I've been to an Atlanta's Falcons game. I've been to a Braves game, but not a Hawks game or a Knicks game. But
you been to Yankees then?
I've been to a Yankees game for sure. They're pretty dope.
Now a cool little an idea I got out from that podcast I've been watching. If you were to host a dinner party, Coney invite 5 guests, dead or alive, could be family, celebrities, 5 guests, he's having a dinner party. Who would it be?
5 guests that I could invite, dead or alive.
Celebrities, family, whatever you want.
I would say,
or better yet, 5 guests you could invite to Harvard. Whatever you want.
Okay. I would say,
shout out to Harvard.
Shout out to Harvard. Wink, wink. But damn, that's tough. It's like, you don't want to say the cliche things, but I guess what comes to mind for me, probably my aunt, for one.
Okay.
Definitely be lovely to have another conversation with her.
Or some people that you're on.
Mark Cuban.
The Mavs owner? Okay.
Mark Cuban. Yeah, big businessman. I feel like he gets too straight, cutthroat. My man's gonna tell me what I need to hear, Let's see, that leaves 3 more, right?
Who are some people that you're on love? Celebrity wise?
Oof. Celebrity wise?
Or singer?
That's tough. They were definitely Selena fans. I would say her and my mom.
So they were for Selena. And then 2 more for your enjoyment.
That I would invite?
Yeah, you got Auntie, Mark Cuban, and Selena.
Okay, so let's say Selena. It's probably not somebody I would invite. I'm not sure how that conversation would go with her, but it's cool for her to be there for my aunt's sake. So let's say 2 more. 2 more people. I would say maybe. Let's say Barack.
I gave you that when we were off. Okay, Barack Obama.
But Barack would be tough just because, he was a president. He is a black man. Just you never know what he would.
What are you saying? He'll decline your dinner? What are you saying?
Nah. Just you never know what exactly he would tell me. Personally, if he's gonna, tell me things that I would need to know. But this is all fantasy anyway. Yeah. So hopefully, And then last person. I don't know, man. Maybe somebody like Jeff Bezos. Somebody.
You already got Mark Cuban.
Elon Musk. 5th person. 5th person. I feel like that's a hot seat right there.
I'm gonna help you out. Pick your favorite rapper. He's taking too long.
Favorite artist. Oh, that's even tough.
You know, oh my God.
Nah, yeah, I don't. I like a lot of good music, but the industry, you know, a lot of people I don't agree with a lot of their ways. But I know people know how to make good music, so I can't say I got a favorite. I ain't gonna say no cliche shit either. Like,
The Jay-Z.
yeah, like I like Jay-Z, but I can't sit here and say I listen to everything, so I'm not even gonna throw that out there. But I don't know, man. Maybe Will Smith. I say Will Smith.
Cool. So, Auntie, Mark Cuban, Selena, Barack Obama, and Will Smith. A nice little dinner table.
Interesting. A lot of interesting combos.
Right. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed. Darius, thank you so much for being a part of it.
My boy,
Cheers.
always. Man.
Appreciate you.
And that's that. Wrap it up.